Hello BookTube, and welcome to part 2 of my bookshelf tour. In this bookshelf tour I hope to be covering 20th century literature. I have the 20th century divided into the first half, which is generally 1950 and before, and then the late 20th century. First we have The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, The Horse's Mouth by Joyce Carey, The Outsider by Albert Camus, The Man Who Was Thursday, A Nightmare by J.K. Chesterton, Appointment with Death, 10 Little Indians, The ABC Murders, Poirot's Early Cases, Murder on the Orient Express, another copy of the ABC Murders, but in this beautiful kind of puffy leather edition from the Agatha Christie Mystery Collection. The Adventures of Robin Hood by Paul Creswick. I have 2 Joseph Conrad novels here, Nostromo and Under Western Eyes. The Secret Agent by Joseph Conrad, Heart of Darkness and The Secret Share. I have Le Petit Prince, The Little Prince, The Intendant de Saint-Exupéry, a collection which includes the Airman's Odyssey. Flight of the Falcon by Daphne du Maurier, Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison, As I Lay Dying, The Sound and the Fury, The Unvanquished, Absalom, Light in August, This Side of Paradise by F. Scott Fitzgerald, The Good Soldier by Ford Madox Ford, and I, Claudius by Robert Graves, The Tenth Man, Our Man in Havana, A Gun for Sale, The Human Factor, Brighton Rock, A Burnt Out Case, The Comedians, Orient Express, The Power and the Glory, The Quiet American, Men Without Women, A Movable Feast, The Fifth Column, Islands in the Stream, A Farewell to Arms, The Snows of Kilimanjaro and Other Stories, For Whom the Bell Tolls, and The Garden of Eden, The Old Man and the Sea. We have Steppenwolf, Siddhartha, Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. We have The Doors of Perception in Heaven and Hell by Aldous Huxley, The Devils of Loudun, Island, and then Brave New World. Point, Counterpoint. Dubliners, Stephen Hero, which is the first draft of this next book, Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. Ulysses, The Trial by Franz Kafka. I have Kim by Rudyard Kipling. Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. White Fang by Jack London. Kangaroo, The Rainbow, Lady Chatterley's Lover, Sons and Lovers, and Lady Chatterley's Lover again. Of the best of Jack London. The Fountain by Charles Morgan, and this is my George Orwell collection. We have 1984, Keep the Apodistra Flying, Down and Out in Paris and London, Animal Farm, Homage to Catalonia, and The Road to Wigan Pier. Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust, Volumes 1 and Volume 2. All Quiet on the Western Front by Eric Maria Remarque, The Reprieve by Jean-Paul Sartre, Nausea. Of 3 Lives by Gertrude Stein. These next novels are all by Steinbeck. I have Of Mice and Men, The Pearl, The Grapes of Wrath, East of Eden, and The Winter of Our Discontent. Of Brideshead Revisited by Evelyn Waugh, The Waves by Virginia Woolf, Orlando by Virginia Woolf, Mrs. Dalloway. Then we have P.G. Wodehouse. P. Smith in the City, Pigs Have Wings, Very Good Jeeves, Thank You Jeeves, The Jeeves Omnibus, Mutiny on the Bounty by Nordhoff and Hall, Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe, 3 books by Richard Adams. We have The Plague Dogs, Watership Down, and Shardik, and Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach, Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin, This Way for the Gas, Ladies and Gentlemen by Tadeusz Borowski, A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess, and The Best of Roald Dahl. I have My Uncle Oswald, Kiss Kiss, La Belle Image by Simone de Beauvoir, The Donkey Wrestlers by Gerard Durrell, Monsieur by Lawrence Durrell, From Russia with Love, For Your Eyes Only, Dr. No, Casino Royale, Live and Let Die, and Moonraker, From Russia with Love, Casino Royale, Live and Let Die, Diamonds Are Forever, and Goldfinger. The Death of Artemio Cruz by Carlos Fuentes. These Wodehouse should be in the other section, sorry. We have Vintage Wodehouse and Joy in the Morning. Lord of the Flies by William Golding. I have Rites of Passage, The Inheritors, Freefall, The Color of Light, and Boys and Girls Together. I have Catch-22 by Joseph Heller, Something Happened, also by Joseph Heller. Desolation Angels by Jack Kerouac, The Dharma Bums by Jack Kerouac, and On the Road by Jack Kerouac. I have One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Ken Kesey, A Separate Piece by John Knowles, Up the Down Staircase by Belle Kaufman, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy by John le Carre, and of To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I have 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, The General in His Labyrinth, Lolita, Pale Fire, of the original of Laura, his last unfinished novel before he passed away. I have 2 novels by V.S. Naipaul, A Bend in the River, and In a Free State. The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, The Acceptance World by Anthony Powell, The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged, Anthem, and We the Living. Wide Sargasso Sea, John Rice, Another Roadside Attraction by Tom Robbins, The Catcher in the Rye, Raise High the Roof Beam Carpenters and Seymour An Introduction, 9 Stories, and then Franny and Zoe. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson, The Rum Diary by Hunter S. Thompson, Screwjack by Hunter S. Thompson, and Rabbit Redux by John Updike.